Hey everybody, welcome back to God Says Go. I'm Samantha. So this time I want to kind of dive into my past with alcohol. It's extensive though, so I don't want to say that I'm gonna get through all of it. But the first time I kind of just want to talk about my recent experience trying to dive back into alcohol and drinking and stuff like that. So when I tried to drink again, I thought it would make things better. Like if I joined my husband, we would laugh more and talk more, and maybe even find what we used to have before I don't know, I made some type of transformation. I'm not sure. But alcohol has been around me my whole life. I was introduced to it at a young age, and it wasn't like something dangerous or whatever. It was just something normal. Like something that could pause reality or maybe even brighten it. In my perspective, from my perspective, that's what it did for me. Like I didn't know that it was alcoholism. I saw people drinking. I noticed that it kind of made people nicer. I don't even know if I made that correlation back then, but I definitely did not know the power that it had. Alcohol became something different for me though. Like my body could not handle it anymore. So I would pour a drink and I would feel my stomach twist. I would be doubled over in pain. I would be nauseous. Um, but I still did not stop. It wasn't until 2022 I decided to stop drinking for good. Um, and then recently revisit that out of the most foolish intention. In the days of my dependence, though, I could not wait to get wasted. I thought being wasted made me more fun, like more free. But by this time, when I drank to relate to my husband, it was not fun and it was not free. It was tarnished and it was something born out of pure, unconsidered circumstances. I did not think that through. We shared everything though. Like I was trying to get him to stop hiding his liquor from me. Um, I didn't hide mine, so I thought that was just very, very strange. I didn't like that. That was another part of my control. Like he was even sneaking my drinks. I was just going to buy wine, assuming that wine would make things any better, but it did not because I still ended up going to buy tequila. He was drinking my wine, and I was going to even confront him about that, which made no sense whatsoever because, of course, he's going to lie about it. Um, but God used my same body that I used to rely on liquor with to now become disgusted by it. It's like something I do not want around me. My body is like I never recognized alcohol at all because even though I was feeling those adverse reactions from drinking, I was still drinking, making excuses. I mean, my vision has never been clearer though. Like, I mean, I would have given up a long time ago. But my vision has never been clearer than now. Like I got these kids, I cannot allow them to be raised the way I was. Like I just cannot do that because I'm trying to prevent my kids from suffering the same anguish, whatever, and depression. Like now I can see alcohol for what it really is, and it is a devil. It is a sneaky ass devil that will party with you and get you high, but it'll never give you a sandwich. It'll come and pick you up from home and take you wherever, but it'll never take you back home. Okay? It pretends, it disguises itself as a cure for a broken heart, a broken spirit, or even a broken moment. And then it claims you. The cure is a lie. Like it pretends, it paints its freedom, but it only shackles you. Al-Anon was an amazing experience for me though, as an adult. At first, it was overwhelming. Coming into a program, I watched Fail My Family, and I used to ask myself, like, why was my dad how he was? Why was my mother so accepting of that shit? And why didn't she tell us what was going on? Like, why couldn't I just trust that shit? But the people in the meetings were sharing their experiences and they didn't expect a thing back for it. Like Somehow that shit mirrored my life in a way that I never expected from a virtual meet and group. I've had therapy, and I really love my therapist. Shout out to her. But even there, I wasn't as vulnerable as I am in those rooms, in those Al Anon rooms. I was surrounded by people who was living variations of my life, people who looked so different from me, who spoke different from me, but we were the same people. Like, I mean, it was beautiful. Um, I try, like I said, not to be disgusted by alcohol, but when I'm near it, I can feel it. Not even necessarily with my senses, like smelling it or whatever, but I can feel it, you know? And then the way he says I love you sounds different. The way he touches me feels different. I mean, like I can feel his hands there, but it kind of feels like a hand without a soul, skin without soul, like a mannequin. And that's when I knew like what I once reached for to help me out of a situation, God turned me away from that. It wasn't meant for me anymore. Because alcohol didn't just mess with my mind; it messed with my body. I was like 248, and I was gaining weight fast because those empty ass calories added up, along with all of the sweet, sugary ass drinks that I had to mix it with. Like, and then I got so much food after the fact, like, because liquor gave me munchies. But every time I refuse to give up on exposing alcohol for what it is, I feel like I'm fighting it back with the power that God gave me and my voice. Because I've seen acceptance so much from shit that's unacceptable. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to be accepting of nothing that I don't fucking deserve. And, whatever. Okay. But it's easy to get lost when you're trying to shape somebody else. You know? But then if you're trying to shape somebody else, who the fuck is shaping you? If you holding your breathing back for somebody, how are you supposed to breathe? Exactly. So like basically I try to save him by stepping into the same fire that was consuming him. Silly, I know. But that fire tried to bury both of us. And I am not equipped for that. Like I'm not a fireman. God is the fireman. Like God, he'll extinguish the flames. Like I didn't realize that how much it took from me though, because it wasn't just biologically taken from me. It depleted my body and it stole my time, like a lot of time. Time I spent chasing a feeling and hoping that the next drink will lift me like the last one did, if not higher. Time I spent seeking a fleeting moment of happiness that I have to cheat myself to obtain. Dehydrated as fuck. Oh my God. I could have been standing in the middle of a crowded room and I still feel like, I mean, standing there, I would have never got in front of that crowded room if I wasn't drinking. And this is my way of like not being silent, but still like, put myself out there, but not in a way that I feel vulnerable, too vulnerable. I'll get there, but like I still felt hidden from people who was surrounding me who, I mean, I was withdrawn, like, and it wasn't only the alcohol, it was what I was trying to cover up from it. And now I'm seeing things much more clearer. So it's just no way I can go blind to some shit again. Like once I see it, it's too late. Um, I was on a path of like serious destruction, not just with this past time because alcohol complicates my health condition. So like I had no business drinking anyways. So I mean, but it takes from you and it makes you not logical. Like it makes you so illogical and irrational and you don't think things through. Um and then the thing is like I was in such a setting at once in my life that I could have gotten hooked on some crazy drugs, like and they were around me. They were around me. But by the grace of God, I did not give in to that. And they were offered to me. Like, this could be a very different video. For real, for real. It could be any of us out there. Like, anybody. Just one weak moment. And we all have them. So, like, I'm not better than anybody. I was literally that person. Just because I wasn't pissy or in the back of a police car or whatever the case may be, doesn't mean I wasn't afflicted. Doesn't mean that by far. It's just more so like, there's levels to this. I don't ever want to be in a situation where I'm trying to talk to my daughters about their alcoholic husband. I don't want that. So I'm very open and honest with my children. But that's my time, y'all. Thank y'all for watching God Says Go. My name is Samantha. And have a blessed day, okay? Bye.